Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Chris, who wanted the Zeta Gundam in the Gym Cold District's colors. And I kind of started with the in-game Cold District's colors, and then modified it a little bit using the original, using the color model sheets on the Gundam Wiki as a guide. And I think they came out fairly well. The blueness, the like bluish cast of the derelict colony here kind of makes the red come off a little bit more magenta than I intended. It's actually more of a maroon, but again, everything here is slightly blue or slightly blue-green, so that does skew colors a little bit. But see, okay, I'm not sure why that saber swing did neither stunned nor damaged that Gear Zulu EH, but brought up a 0. Must have been dodging or something, but that was weird. And yeah, since I was fighting head on, couldn't really see around myself and figure out what they did. So just weird. That said, I am fighting in the corner here. I'm getting shot in the back by the enemy team and stabbed in the front by the Ewak Jagan. And let's see now. Yeah, I'm not quite sure which person I should be trying to fight, but I'm going to start with this Dryson. Actually, no, I'm just going to die. There's a difference. That was not really putting up a good fight at all. But yeah, I keep forgetting Ewak Jagan does have stealth, so it was not showing up on my radar. Just out of just random information. If you hear like cracking or popping or whatever, this chair is not as squeaky as the chair I replaced it with, or I replaced. This isn't as squeaky as the older chair, but it's still starting to squeak. So, and this round was kind of interesting because we did pretty well, but we just kind of tripped over each other a lot. Just, I accidentally stabbed people accidentally stabbed me. And then, of course, you've got the enemy team stabbing you on purpose, and that just kind of spoils the whole thing. So, it came out well in the end, but there were places where just I was not sure why or how we were, falling over each other as badly as we were. Though that section right there with number 3, I think we pulled that off very well, actually. Again, one of the advantages of the Zeta Gundam's beam bayonet is the fact that it has a very linear neutral attack, so you can just stab straight outwards and hopefully not hit your allies. Everything else it does is a wide sweep, but, that just happens. I am trying to nab this point without getting killed, and actually succeeded. Then I got hit by, I assume, one of my allies, because I took no damage. I may get killed right here, I forget, but even if I do, nobody grabs my mobile suit. Okay, good, I got back in. Yeah, so now time to fight more. And yeah, if all 4 of the grenades hit, they usually stun. Though I'm pretty sure the Gear Zulu EH has good maneuver armor, so that's probably why I'm pretty sure I landed all 4 and it did not really seem to flinch. But there's plenty of ways to flinch something, so, shot it in the back and then that was fine. And yeah, I may have, I think the person I was worried about hitting got killed, so that at least, one-on-one means I don't have to, I won't hopefully smash into any of my teammates by accident. That's kind of hard to do when they're not here, so, but at least neither of us are getting back up. I don't mind a good one-on-one fight. It's just how often the one-on-one fights suddenly develop into one-on-5 fights. That's both hairy and frustrating. I've kind of come to there we go, just barely. I'm in biosensor mode. I do not have a lot of health. I'm just going to... biosensor mode should give me the maximum Wave Rider crash damage, though, which seems to be 4,000. I'll take that. But yeah, I've kind of thought of it slightly different in terms of like hierarchy of what of you know of skills in this game, which is that the person with the better one-on-one skill is one thing, but when it comes down to it, the team that's better at sticking together is going to win that confrontation. If you can get a one-on-one and you can fight it and you can win it, great for you. I enjoy it when I can make it happen. But yeah, overall, the person with the more responsive team is the one that's going to win that fight. So just if you think you can win and win quickly, good luck. But otherwise, yeah, just be ready to call for backup or go to where your backup would be, because getting isolated is frequently not fun. Case in point. Yeah, I had like no health. I don't feel bad about that. I forgot there was a stealth suit, and I was trying to flank the enemy because there were 2 or 3 people in that narrow corridor already, and I wasn't sure I could get a good shot off if I followed them. So I wanted to come up on the side, and Ewak Jagan was good and ready for that. So yeah, that was not my best choice, but it came out okay. And or it will come out okay if we can win this, which I think we do. I don't remember. We'll find out. Yep, just the other thing, of course, is weapons that cause build stun, like grenades and Vulcans, do not hit your allies, or do not stun your allies. So, yeah, you can, if you really need to fire into a crowd, use something like one of those, or a machine gun. Things that you can fire without stunning your whole team. I just got rolled over a little bit by a Phaz, which can do surprisingly good melee work for something with not a lot of priority and not a lot of native melee power. I think its native melee strength is 0, but it has a lot of good equip slots if you want to change that. But yeah, it's just it can hit you really hard, and it can ignore some of your own swings, so it's a dangerous opponent. But if you can get a hold of it, it also has a native melee defense of 0, so you can really really shred it, which is what ultimately happened, thankfully. Let's see, this Dryson and this Gelgug Vertex were fighting. I kind of wound up in on that, and I managed to get the kill. And here I am with 29 seconds left, just hovering around the enemy base alone like an idiot. And yeah. But I am doing good damage to things. I have my double dodge roll now because Biosensor's active. And again, with Biosensor active, the neutral swing was worth 3,400. I'd love to see what I can do to that Phaz, but that Phaz got a hold of me first. So, but we are well out of the, well out of the range where they can take this. So that is not the worst news. Let's see, and pardon if you hear the clicking of the mouse, I just wanted to make sure I had everything set up properly. I'm doing this through OBS lately just because it's a little bit simpler. But yeah, 5,015 out of 16,000, out damaged by, I believe that's the Conroy Jagan, but 7 kills, 3 deaths, that's pretty good, especially for space. Zeta is one of the few things I feel confident in space, and hopefully it showed, so... Hopefully you enjoyed it, Chris, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So somebody clued me in, I think I mentioned before, as to the Optimus Prime head popcorn bucket I bought off of Cinemark's website, and it seemed like it was smaller than I expected it to be. The capacity of popcorn buckets is typically measured in volumetric ounces, not the amount of popcorn they can carry. So if I were to pour, 85 ounces of water in there and ruin the electronics, that would probably be accurate, but it's not going to hold like, half of one of those gigantic sacks of popcorn you used to be able to get